What's up, everybody? Derek Anderson, the DA, and yeah, as you can see by the headline right there, Marvel Studios, they got some thinking to do when it comes to Jonathan Majors and how they're going to move forward with this situation. And I don't think there's a lot of good options right now at this particular moment for Marvel. Now, in the coming days, as this thing kind of unfolds, it continues to unfold. It seems like daily we get more information. We're going to check out some text messages in just a moment, but we're getting more and more information about what happened, what went down, and then, you know, what kind of hot water Jonathan Majors might be in, and what is Marvel thinking? Okay, how do we move forward with this situation? You know, we got a lot tied up in this guy, and we need to make sure that we're going to get a good return on the amount of investment that we've put into this thing so far. Phase 5 already off to a rocky start with Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania not making any money, and this is just making that situation worse. So let's go ahead and check it out. As you can see, Marvel is reportedly discussing options with the actor's agent. Marvel Studios is reportedly deliberating its options for Kang actor Jonathan Major as the actor remains in hot water following his assault arrest. And then, of course, we know all of this information. We've already discussed that. If you guys didn't see my video, I'll link that above so you can check it out. But the lawyer had went as far as calling him provably the victim and claiming there are numerous pieces of evidence to support this. Now, based on the stuff that's come out so far and everything that they've said, you know, there's been a lot of, well, it's her fault. You know, she got angry during the argument, during the fight or whatever, or the verbal argument with Jonathan Majors. She tried to grab his phone out of his hand, and somehow she ended up with some injuries on her, around her neck, around her face. And that can easily happen. You know, if somebody tried to grab something out of your hand, hey, get your hands back, get back. You know, you could be like, you know, putting your hands up, and you might have scratched her or maybe popped her in the mouth once, you know, or whatever, just trying to put your hands up, you know, to defend yourself or whatever the case may be. It's hard to say what happened, and we're probably going to end up needing to see that video that's in the cab, okay? Because the cab driver apparently records the interior of his cab, and if that's the case, that's the proof positive that you need as to what exactly happened, and will Jonathan Majors get exonerated. And then, of course, we saw that the U.S. Army has already pulled an ad because of what happened, you know, so it's already having an impact on his career. So here we go. Marvel Studio deliberates Jonathan Majors' Kang fate. Many days after Jonathan Majors' arrest and many development later, Marvel Studios continue to remain silent on the situation surrounding the Kang actor. Well, speaking on the Hot Mic podcast, insider Jeff Snyder revealed the studio hasn't made any decision on the Marvel star's future in the franchise, but has been in contact with Majors' agent to discuss potential options going forward. All right. And basically that's what he says right here in the quote from the podcast. Majors already filmed his next MCU appearance some time ago, with the actor set to return as Kang variant Victor Timely in Loki Season 2, although there have been rumors the Disney Plus series will feature more Kangs. The actor has been charged in several assault and harassment misdemeanors, having been accused of assaulting his 30-year-old girlfriend. Major, of course, denied it. And then, of course, we have some text messages. We're going to check on those in just a second. But let's see, what are the options that Marvel has before them? Marvel Studios' biggest dilemma yet, Jonathan Majors was only arrested 5 days ago at the time of writing, so the studio will probably want to allow more time before deciding what action to take. They will want to avoid taking any rash or impulsive action, particularly as Majors' team claims to have a host of evidence proving his innocence. Yeah, they're not going to make any moves, okay, until they get the outcome of that trial or whatever goes down, all right? Because if he's completely exonerated and everybody's just like, go ahead, get out of here, you crazy kids, no big deal, okay? We just continue as before, all right? Although, in my opinion, this thing has actually left a sort of a permanent stain on his name, okay? On his reputation, all right? Anytime you get that type of an accusation dropped on you, it doesn't matter if you're just completely cleared of all charges, all right? That thing will just follow you around. It will stick to you like gum on your shoe. And there's literally nothing you can do about that, okay? We see that all the time in sports with NFL players and everything. They can, you know, get accused of this or that, completely exonerated. Okay, oh man, it was just a big mistake. It was this, it was that, whatever. Okay, and them things are sticking to them. Okay, people will bring that up time and time again throughout the remainder of their career. So this is just something that Jonathan Majors is going to have to live with. And then, of course, we saw in that last article or some of those tweets from some of the folks in the New York Broadway scene, okay, they already said, yeah, this guy's got a reputation out there. So all of this is just compounding. It's just bad news for this guy all the way around. So yeah, Marvel, they will have to absolutely think about that piece of it as well. Marvel Studios is undoubtedly in one of its toughest positions yet here, having built this whole saga and the next 3 years of storytelling around Majors Kang. This situation only gets tougher when looking at the reviews for Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania and seeing how most all the limited praise was for Majors acting. Yeah, everybody was coming out big time saying, hey, you know what? We hated this movie. We thought it stunk. But the one thing that was good was Kang, Jonathan Majors. He knocked it out of the park, all right? So that has to be especially difficult for Marvel because they're like, man, this guy might be the only thing that's even going to work right now, all right? What the hell do we do? So here are the options that Marvel has as they go through it. So speaking with the actor's agents and possibly Majors himself to examine all options, including continuing forward with the actor, that's one, all right? Perhaps dialing back the scale of Kang's role, that's two, or even recasting the multiversal villain with another star. All right, that's it right there. Those are really your three options. I have a feeling that Marvel wants to probably go with this one right here, and that might be the smart choice. Just dialing back on Kang. Keep him in there, okay? He'll still be a part of this, you know, phase 5 and phase 6, but he's not going to be the major number one villain. We're probably going to pull him out of a few movies. Hey, we need to rewrite these, put a different villain in there. Maybe Dr. Doom gets to step up to the forefront. He probably should have already been introduced, but that's neither here nor there. They probably need to just kind of scale him back. I don't think they are going to recast, all right? I don't think they'll recast him at this point. They have a movie coming out called Kang Dynasty, all right? And yeah, you could probably get away with a recast since this is the multiverse, but they've already shown this guy just his face all over the place, you know, at the end of Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. Of course, you saw in the post-credit scene, okay? He's going to be in Loki. He was already in Loki season 1. He's going to be in Loki season 2. It's like you're going to recast him now. It's just going to put a big ugly stain, a continually ugly stain on this situation. I don't think recasting is what they're going to do. It's probably what they should do, but I don't think that's what they're going to do. And when they say, yeah, continuing forward with the actor, yeah, they're definitely going to do that. And then I think just dial them back a couple of notches and, you know, see how that shakes out. All right, let's get to this other half of this story, which I find just absolutely hilarious. Jonathan Majors denies assault charges, shares girlfriend's text messages to prove his innocence. What did you think this was going to do is my question, okay? You can share these text messages all you want to. At the end of the day, it's coming down to the court, and you know how judges are, okay? You know how judges are. Listen, guys have been going in for these charges for decades, okay? And they always have proof. Look, man, I got her written statement right here. She said this. In jail, till this day, there's cats in jail. Judges don't care about this stuff. You gotta show them proof positive, okay? Proof positive. Your word means nothing to these cats, okay? Judges ain't worried about, what's his name is in jail right now. What's his name? Andrew Tate, all right? Girls have come out all over the place. Oh, no, we wasn't being human trafficked. No, we're here on our own volition. We wanted to be here. Jail, okay? All right, that's how it goes, man. If you get an activist judge that wants to throw this dude behind bars, he might even ignore the video evidence, okay? Oh, that might have been doctored, you know, deep fake, you know how Hollywood is, You know, you never know, man. But yeah, these text messages, I'm telling you right now, that's the least of the evidence that they need to prove this guy's innocence. Let's go ahead and read through this. Jonathan Majors' lawyer shared new evidence and comments from the Marvel actor's girlfriend refuting the assault allegations following his arrest. And we know all of this kind of stuff. Yeah, he's completely innocent and provably the victim, and maybe he is. You know, I'm not saying the guy is guilty. I'm just saying that this ain't the evidence they think it is. Jonathan Majors' lawyer provides new evidence proving innocent. Yeah, I'm just going to skip on past all of this stuff right down to the point. All right. Says here, the text message chain from Jonathan Majors' girlfriend refuting the assault allegations can be found below, with her messages stating that the situation was, quote, her fault for trying to grab his phone, which allegedly caused their dispute leading to Majors' arrest. And look, it could be her fault 100%, and maybe they throw her in jail too, okay? But that don't mean nothing about Jonathan Majors didn't assault her, okay? That doesn't prove anything just because, well, I tried to grab your phone and you popped me in the mouth. It's my fault for trying to grab you. You know what I mean? Like, that's why that video is going to be really important. But let's go ahead and look at this. All right, so here's the text messages. Here's what she had to say, I guess her texting him. Please let me know you're okay when you get this. They assured me that you won't be charged. Who is they? Okay, it is going to be a lot of questions asked in this situation. They said they had to arrest you. I guess that's the police, of course, as protocol when they saw the injuries on me and they knew we had a fight. They knew we had a fight. Okay. Man, I never would have let these messages see the light of day. I'm so angry that they did, and I'm sorry you're in this position. We'll make sure nothing happens about this. How are you going to make sure of anything? Okay, stop dating dumb people. I'm just going to leave it at that. I told them it was my fault for trying to grab your phone. They ain't going to care about that. I only just got out of the hospital. Oh, you went to the hospital? That's right. They have to send you to the hospital. Okay. Again, none of this crap is going to matter. Just call me when you're out. I love you. They called again to check on me and I reiterated how this was not an attack and they do not have my blessing on any charges being placed. I read the paper they gave me about strangulation and I said point blank, this did not occur and should be removed immediately. The judge is definitely going to be told about this. Listen, man. Listen, there are good judges. There are judges that'll listen to you. There are judges that will absolutely hear you out, okay? I believe there are good people out there in the legal system. I also believe that there are some people in the legal system that you absolutely don't want to come into their courtroom, okay? Because they are on one slant. They might be an activist. They might say, hey, you know what? Every single person that comes in here regarding domestic issues, I'm locking them up. I'm putting them behind bars one way or the other, okay? You come in here on something domestic, you going to jail. It doesn't matter what it is. We need to send a message out there to society that you can't do this kind of stuff. Okay. So you don't know what the judge can be told whatever. Okay. And you can have all of the, oh, no. This is all on me. This is all on me. Okay. That ain't gonna matter. She ensured this to me. I know you have the best team and there is nothing to worry about. I just want you to know that I'm doing all I can. I also said to tell the judge to know that the origin of the call was to do with me collapsing and passing out and your worry as my partner due to our communication prior. Yeah, see, again, the judge might be like, oh, well, she collapsed and passed out because you put hands on her. I mean, I'm just telling you, man. I'm just telling you. Out of care, she promised all will be relayed. Yeah, they can relay all of this stuff they want to. I'm telling you right now. You never, ever know what's going to happen when you get into a situation like this. Best to avoid it 100%. All right. Best to avoid it. Turn your phone off. I'm going to say that's number one. Turn your phone off anytime you're chilling with your lady. Okay. All right. Unless you're married and you're in the house and just nothing you can, okay, you got to keep your phone on. But if you out in the cab, you out on about with the town, you had dinner or something, turn your phone off. Put it in your pocket. Leave it in the car. Okay. I wouldn't have my phone anywhere around a woman where they can open it up. Oh, look at these. Oh, look at this. I see you've been liking this girl's post and all that kind of crap. You don't want none of that to deal with, okay? That's a headache. Women are very jealous. Just saying. Do that. Do yourself a favor and leave them out of it. Anyway, what do y'all think about these text messages? Does this prove his innocence? I don't think it proves anything. If anything, it just kind of, confirms, oh, okay, you guys had a fight. All right. Oh, you went to the hospital with injuries. Oh, okay. I got you. All right. And all of this information on the judge being told this, that, and the third, man, the judge can be told all of that crap. It's not going to matter. Because at the end of the day, on the other end of this is going to be a prosecutor, okay, trying to prove that you did everything they are charging you with, okay? So you got to remember that side of it as well. And again, how close is the DA and the judge? Who knows, all right? Again, you might get some activists. You might get some cats that out. Hey, man, we out to get these dudes, okay? And that's just the bottom line. But you guys go ahead, jump down in the comments. Give me your thoughts and your opinions on that. And thanks for watching. See you next time.